Love's greatest gift. Your greatest gift today is love. Love meets a hurt with a hug, a smile, and a listening ear without judgment. Love is not distant, cold-hearted, fault-finding, critical, invisible, or silent. Love is fully present and engaged in expressing love, whatever that looks like. Be love. Love always believes the best and not the worst. Love is keeping the promise to love through all seasons. Love gives freely without expectation of anything in return. Love is not self-seeking. Love doesn't get tired of being love. Love isn't demanding, harsh, hurtful, revengeful, or vindictive. Love builds up, encourages, shows compassion and empathy. Even when it doesn't understand, it keeps holding you up. Love is holding on to the hand or lifting up the arms of a battle-weary and wounded soul. Love is present and accounted for in any way it is able to be there when the heartaches come. Love always makes you feel better when you are down, lonely, depressed, or feeling rejected. Love doesn't ever abandon the call to love and be love. Love penetrates and helps mend heart wounds. Love is never superior. It never looks down on or treats anyone as if they are beneath them or beyond repair or redeeming. Love is reminding others how much DaddyGod loves them. Love is seeing others through DaddyGod's eyes and loving them just like He does. Love is peaceful. Love never leaves someone feeling unheard or uncared about. Love takes time to listen. Love doesn't exclude others just because they are not the way you want them to be. Love is the face and eyes you look into when no one else is there. Love doesn't leave others or make them feel expendable. Love is not controlling, rejecting, falsely accusing, manipulative, blaming, shaming, or judging. Love sticks with you through it all. Love doesn't do or speak hurtful, abusive, heart-wrecking things to anyone. Love is a healing agent that dives down to the heart's core of the wounded and rescues it with DaddyGod's healing love. Love remains. It doesn't cancel itself out or evacuate the promise of love. Love holds on when others let go. Love is forgiving and seeks mending. Love is being a heart-to-heart friend you can call family. Love is being the friend that will never leave you. Love doesn't exempt you and never turns its face away. Love has ears to listen and a heart that says, "You count." Love is patient, kind, and always for you, not against you. Love is the glue that makes us stronger together, binding us to stay together in His love. Love is something you get to do with DaddyGod and people. Love is a beautiful choice. Love is something that everyone needs to experience. Love is valuable because it shows value for others. Love is not come here today and gone tomorrow. Love stays. Everyone is deserving of love. Love stays on with DaddyGod's love, which never dims or can be extinguished. Who told you you aren't lovable? Who told you or treated you like you don't count? Who spoke to you like you were never worth their love or time? Who never showed you love when you have always been worthy of their love? Who hurt you with cutting words that ripped your heart in two? DaddyGod's love says, you are full of worth, valuable, special, full of purpose, full of fun, and personality plus. Love says you matter. Love says you count. Love says you are worth it and you count. Love treats you like it wants to be treated. Even better than that, when it is born from DaddyGod's heart. Love doesn't cast you out or seek to make you pay with pain. That is not love. Love keeps loving. Love goes the distance. Love spends its thoughts swelling on the good, honest, praiseworthy, virtuous, and true things. Love is more busy being love for others than for self. Love is not an angry tone and vicious intent or a heartful memory maker. Love seeks to create life, giving and love-giving precious and valuable memories that hold you when it feels like the world is falling out from beneath your feet. Love is compassion that is visible, audible, and healing. Love is not argumentative, bashing, destructive. Nowhere is it a heart or home wrecker. Love makes you feel that you belong no matter who else is in the room. Love doesn't leave you lonely, abandon you, or treats you like you are replaceable. Love always leaves the welcome mat out. Love never walks out on you, it stays always. Love does not spend its energy or time trying to be right so it can make you wrong. Love says we both count, we are both deserving of love. Love is not something you feel like you have to earn, work for, or lose. Love is seeing others through the favor of DaddyGod's eyes of love. What is it ever going to matter if you gain the whole world and never give the free gift of love? Love will go on forever. Love is the greatest gift. Love is a priority. Love matters and makes others feel as if they truly matter to you. Love is not leaving others feeling like they have to walk on eggshells around you. Love sees the internal beauty in someone's heart as being the most beautiful thing about them. Love smiles. Love heals. Love wipes tears. Love bows its head to pray when others are hurting. Love stands with others on its knees. Love is the victorious warrior that always wins because it believes that love is always worth fighting for. It always initiates, seeks, and pursues restoration and reconciliation. Love is a beautiful mentor. Love is free and seeks to free others with. Love is free and seeks to help free others with its healing love. Love isn't empty. Love is always full and giving. Love has no dead ends. Love is passionate and devoted. Love has no limits. Love does not use pain to teach you a lesson. True love is forgiving. Love is always right on time. Love is never too late. Love holds on for life. Love is not punishing. Love never goes on strike. Perfect love casts out fear in every heart and relationship. Love is full of respect, honor, and values its recipient. Love is always the best choice. Love is my only choice. Love never holds grudges, nor is it backbiting. Love never seeks to harm another. There is no excuse for not being loved to yourself or others. If love conquered the grave, love can conquer anything that you've lost or resurrect something in you that feels like it has died. Love is always a maker-upper. Love always finds its way back home and always welcomes home every prodigal or long-lost friend. Love is never scared to be love. Love has no fear. Love is genuine, honest, and is always a care-fronter that values what is true and what is most loving and spends its time and words in choosing the most loving way to express that truth in DaddyGod's love words and love ways. Love is not an attacker. Love is a blesser and a love blessing. Love doesn't worry about knowing when to be love because it knows it's always time to be love. Love sticks closer. Love never vacates the heart's premises. Love is never a bandage. Love is a healing agent that soothes, calms, and heals. Love is always awake even when you are asleep. Love is not lazy or MIA. Love is my favorite. Love fully sacrifices for what love most valuably treasures. Love is never bankrupt. Love is as close to you as your breath. Love is not a visitor. Love is a dweller, a heart dweller. Love is a habitation that always makes you feel at home. love wears many hats and is a multitasker at being love. Love greets you and accepts you wherever you are and your healing journey. Love never ever sees you as having gone too far from its reach. Love will always initiate and will always be ready to be love. Love is not so focused on itself that it doesn't have time to focus on others. You know that you are always welcome and at home with love. Love is family that binds even those not blood-related. Love is a breath of fresh air when life takes the breath out of you. Love is always the goal. Love is not a reward. Love is a free gift that keeps giving and giving and giving. Love sounds like a love. Love looks like love. Love is not the author of confusion, but love is the author of a mind full of peace, love, and not war. Love is peace, not war. Love waits and waits and waits, with everlasting patience, with a heart full of peace. Love doesn't give up because someone gave up on you. Love is not puffy or gloaty or rude. Love is brave and never gives up. Love is courage in the face of fear. Love is not shallow, hollow, or taking shortcuts when loving others. Love is not the last thought. Love is the beginning, middle, and every other thought in between until forever. May love be the first and last word and every other word in between that you speak to yourself and to others. Love has a life-giving and blessing-giving vocabulary. Love is a healing blanket, a comforter when your heart is sad and needs love's warmth and embrace. A heart full of love speaks in love's heavenly and healing language. Love is the most vital organ in you. Love sits with you in the darkness on the darkest night of your soul and every other day in between. Love doesn't betray you, speak hurtful things to you or about you. Love can't help itself to feel something when someone is hurting. Love can't help it but to reach out and be love to others through it all. Love owns its part, knows its part, and does its part. A love tank full on love will always go the extra mile and never runs out of love. DaddyGod's love is the best love of all and always believes and treats others with love's best. Love reminds you when you have forgotten the words to the song of love. Love is singing the three-part harmony of heaven's love. DaddyGods plus Jesus plus the Holy Comforter's love into another's heart to resuscitate it back to life. Love is all of this and so much more. Love is worth sharing. DaddyGod's love is with you because love matters. You matter in love's equation. No matter what, I choose love, and I choose to love DaddyGod and people just like you. Have a blessing of a day with heaven's love. Be love and love will come back to you. Love is worth it. Be love and be loved. Hold on to love because love holds on to you. Love, Momo Smiley.